I wanted to quickly make another video as part 2 of my last video. I just wanted to mention that how Catholics, they have venial and mortal sin, and they have to be mortal sin, it has to be of grave matter, it has to be with full consent, and it has to be with the knowledge that it's wrong. But this is wrong. If you break a commandment, you break a commandment. It doesn't matter how, the gravity of the sin doesn't matter. If you sin, then you've sinned. So that's all. And I wanted to correct something I said in my other video that I got wrong. I said that it doesn't matter because I made it clear what I was on about when I continued talking, but just to make mention of it, I said that when I was speaking about the sin that leads unto death and the sin that doesn't lead unto death, in the case of the sin that doesn't lead unto death, it says, and you shall ask, and they shall receive life on account of you asking. And the sin unto death, it says not to pray for them. Well, I said in both cases they should be repentant, but I meant to say that in the first case they should be repentant when you ask them when you ask God to forgive them and God gives them life, they should be repentant. And in the second case of the sin leading unto death, you shouldn't pray for them at all, which I made clear when I continued talking on the matter. But in the Roman Catholic Church, they teach that it says not to pray for them when they sin unto death, because you have to make sure they're repentant. If they're repentant, then you pray for them. But if not, then you don't pray for them. So that's all. I guess they take it to mean that you don't pray for them if they're not repentant. It's implied that they're not repentant when John says that. And I guess in the first case of sin that's not unto death, when it says you shall ask and they shall receive life, I guess the Roman Catholic view, they would think that they don't have to be repentant for venial sin. Or maybe they would say you would have to be repentant still. I'm not sure. But maybe not, because otherwise they would have said, don't ask for them before you know that if they're repentant or not. I mean, let me clear that up. I mean, on a sin that doesn't lead unto death, because it says you should ask for them, that implies that you don't need to worry about whether they're repentant or not. You just pray for them no matter what, and they receive life. But in the sin that leads unto death, because it says don't pray for them, the Catholics take that to mean because they're not repentant. So you have to make sure they're repentant first. Anyway, I think I've made that clear. That's all I wanted to say. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and God bless the saints. Have a great day. Bye.